traffic in Winnipeg, hours long. It caused us, like, we just couldn't get through to the place. And you have seen our drone footage in Winnipeg and how such an enormous traffic there was.
Yeah, that was incredible. I really love the drone footage you have. Now, you mentioned you're traveling with a rebel in training, Selene. I understand she's actually there. We haven't met her yet. I wonder if you can move the cell phone upon which you're speaking. We'll just say a quick hello, just because we haven't yet met her on the show. In fact, hello, Selene. Why don't you just introduce yourself to our rebel viewers?
Oh, yeah. Hi, my name is Selene. I'm from Calgary, rebel in training, and I am with Mocha Bezirgan on the way to Ottawa to document.
Maybe we could have Selene's thoughts on it, not just as a rebel in training, but also as the daughter of a truck driver. Is there a certain spirit of truckers that this taps into? Because of all the different industries in the country, nurses, police, firemen, government workers, flight attendants, I mean, so many industries have had meek protests against the mandates. Is there something about truckers that caused them to have the boldest protest yet? I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I think it's definitely something really near to my heart, considering that if, my father does just do like traveling within the country, but I know that if it comes down to this going through, then for sure limiting inter-provincial travel will be the next thing, and if that's the case, then obviously that is not a choice. Yeah, I think it's definitely something really near to my heart, considering that if, my father does just do like traveling within the country, but I know that if it comes down to this going through, then for sure limiting inter-provincial travel will be the next thing, and if that's the case, then obviously that is not a choice that my father would like to make. So in terms of respecting his choice for bodily autonomy and everybody else's choice, not just the truckers, but everybody else who wants to just retain the piece of having choice, having the ability to make a choice, a medical choice, any choice, I think is incredibly important. So, I guess what I would just have to say to everybody out there is to just keep on going with this and to not stop the momentum, and definitely tune in with Rebel News and people that are actually in the convoy who are following along and they're posting relevant material because they are a part of this movement, they're part of this group. They're either a trucker or they're a supporter who's actually traveling with the convoy. Or there's someone who have donated, and I think that just speaks for itself. It's not just truckers that are here that are a part of this. It's very much so much. It's on a global scale, much bigger than people are able to comprehend. I believe just to be able to gather crowds from BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, everywhere. There are people from everywhere. We see plates that are. It's just really incredible and beautiful to see, because I don't think that we have actually been able to unite in such a way. And it's been years that this has been going on for the restrictions and mandates and whatnot. And it's very hopeful, and it's a really beautiful thing to be a part of.
Selene Galas, Rebel in Training, great to talk with you. Thank you. Back to you, Mocha. You're the drone operator. I love those visual shots. You're showing a lot of vistas, and it's quite a feast for the eyes. But I want to ask you one political question before I let you go, and I don't want to delay you on the road. I did my monologue today about two stories, one in CTV, one on CBC, but they're really everywhere in the media. That, it's sort of funny. A couple of days ago, the media party was saying, oh, don't worry about these protests. It's just a protest against driving conditions. That was seriously the CBC's first report about truckers. Oh, no. They're just upset about highway conditions. They've gone from that to saying, oh my God, it's going to be like the January 6th insurrection. They're going to ram their trucks into Parliament Hill. This is a terrorist movement. And they're all saying the same thing at the same time. They're not quoting any actual truckers or any organizers. They're just quoting these government-paid, quote, experts. What do you make of the extreme demonization by the entire political media establishment of the truckers? I mean, it just happened so quickly too.
Well, that's what they are. That's their specialty. That's what they are expert on. That's their expertise, to quickly demonize people who are stepping out of the line. And yeah, it seems very elitist to me. Not that elitism. I'm not going to get into that, but I've been with the people, with the working people, with hardworking people, with the people of this country, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, I've been through it, and everywhere, in every intersection, I've seen wonderful people, beautiful people. I have said this in our last interview, because I've been traveling to Canada for a long time now. I've been to almost everywhere, although it's a very big country. And I will say it again. Canada is composed of wonderful people. That's what I have witnessed throughout the journey within the convoy and with people who are supporting it. You must have seen my interviews with them. They are not what the media is trying to paint them as, racist or white supremacists or insurrectionists, or no, nothing like that. They are normal people who have been told that they can't open their business, who have been told that their child has to wear a mask. It's been 2 years now. Who have been told that they can't, they will lose their job if they don't get the vaccine. They've been, right, if you're unvaccinated right now in Canada, you can't even fly. You can't go to a restaurant. Like, this is the degree that the politicians, the ruling party, has taken against them.
Yeah.
And they are, for the first time, having a national pushback, having a national protest against it, and really showing their numbers, really showing, I mean, you have seen my videos, they're composed of very diverse people, diverse communities. People are tired. That's the message that I'm getting.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been to a town with 8,000 population. Half of the town was on the streets.
That's an excerpt from my daily show, The Ezra Levant Show. Every day I do a monologue on the news of the day, then I interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. You gotta subscribe. Go to rebelnews.com.